Right. While we're here, I'll slap that in there. I'm also sick of living here because there's literally mobs in my walls. So there's not a whole lot I can do. Right. But yeah, this form, not the strongest, but the sword has a +9 attack damage. So pretty much anything we hit with it is going to die almost instantly. Actually, I have flint and steel. What am I doing? I can pre-cook the food. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Kiva doesn't have any rider kicks like Cougar, so his mobility and all that are kind of tied to his forms. He has a very similar form setup to Cougar. I have no doubts it's probably inspired by Cougar. Because I can see it already. Like, you're writing a season, Cougar was like one quite popular. They give him like the same color scheme. You know, he has a red, blue, green, purple form. So it does feel very samey, but in the context of the show, the action's different enough to where you don't really notice all that stuff. And the main benefit, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about as well. That's the 0-1 area I went to. Yeah, you don't really notice it while you're watching it. Plus, if you've never seen Cougar, then Kiva's forms seem entirely original to him, so... You know, you've got to factor that in as well. But they do like their primary colours, mainly on riders. You see a lot of reds and blues. Right, let's see. There's like nothing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, basically with Kiva, I want to get all of his forms. And I want to do, because again, this series is as much of a showcase as it is a survival. I don't want to just get all the riders, I want to showcase to you why I think this mod is cool. Waystone, nice. Those are huge actually. If you've never played the Waystones mod, basically all it does, it's like little fast travel points that you can find around the map. But you can also craft them and collect them, so like we can put that one next to our base, and if we find another one like in a village or something, we can always have a way back to the base. So, you know, it gets its use, it gets its use. I like to put it in deserts and like thousands of blocks away from my base. Ah, damn it. Yeah, this is new. I like... It's like I said. Not a whole lot planned for this series outside of the end goal of becoming every rider. But if people have suggestions on like stuff I should try and do just in Minecraft, like technically speaking, I'm probably not gonna fight the end dragon, but it would be cool to see. I think I'll wait until I've gotten a few riders and then been like, oh, you know, which one do you want to see like take the Ender Dragon on? Just doing like either a poll on my community tab or just asking my mates. Or just I could try and incorporate all of them, like maybe each one takes down a different tower. But I guess it depends on when I do it. I don't think I could do it after I've gotten every rider. But like at that point, it's like, you know, what's the point? But I feel like, you know, having like 10 riders, that's like one a tower, and then every time it perches that could be a different one, and then NC exploration as well. Like, there's a few stuff I can do. I don't think the end is mandatory for progression though. Like when it comes to strictly the end goal of like becoming every rider. I don't think I need to go to the end at any point. I don't know where I am. Oh, those are small. There we go. Monkey Rex black metal plating. Okay. I didn't know these guys could drop stamps. I thought they were just here to. Oh, I knew they could drop regular Rex. I didn't think they. Oh, there we go. Rex. Now we can become Revice. What is that? More agents. Christ. Okay. The enemies from Gav are freaking powerful, man. Need that. Need that too. God, if I could get a minute of peace and explain everything in this, everything that we've been getting. Right, there's a zombie over there. Right, Revice, for those who don't know, the Rex stamp is like his main default stamp that he like always goes to go to his main form. This is a cool looking ruined ball, but yeah, that's that. Basically, just his, you know, we need Revice. He's one of the Reiwa riders on our list, so it's a great drop that we've got. Masquerade, these guys, these are for double. Unfortunately, they keep dropping me Cyclone memories, and I need a Joker memory, but it's fine. Vistamp, Westel, Gochizo, they're from Gabu, or Gav, however you want to say it. I think it's supposed to be Gabu, like the Japanese word for bite. It's cool. But yeah, no, so Gabu has the main drawback of the Gochizo blank ones are what's used to craft him, whereas Gab himself, he to get the Gochizo is weird because you need to make sweets pretty much. Like he has food items that give him power. So that's why killing those agents is kind of integral. Because I believe that's the only way to get Gochizo. Right, I might just have to cut the recording here because I'm not doing anything but running around and killing stuff. And while I'm having an alright time running around and killing stuff, I want to go make double, so I'm going to cut back to when I found the base. I'm probably going to check the recording and see where my base is located on the mini-map. And I will be back in a second. Right, hello and welcome back. Not welcome back. Well, okay, if you're seeing this, basically I took a break, I got back, I lost footage clearing out a recycling bin because I've been recording a lot and not a lot of it goes into the videos. I'd say about like, I need to get better at what to keep and what to get rid of. Basically, I got back to the base and I figured, you know, while we're here, we have what, 76 Gaia memory shards. So what we're going to do is quickly make doubles chestplate, because the thing is, while I make these I'll explain, but how riders work in this is basically you get their armor and then the belt is what changes who you turn into and nothing else. So we need to get doubles belt. So borrowing this, we need some redstone. Unluckily, I've not mined any redstone, so what I'm going to do, we're going to quickly grab some redstone. I'm going to use Cougar for it, because I feel like Cougar is just going to be objectively better in the mines. And yeah, we're going to basically go get that redstone. If all went well in the recording process, the last thing you should have seen was me walking back to the base after fighting off a bunch of enemies. Depending on how much of that I kept in, you didn't miss a whole lot. Like I said, once I got back, I kind of took a break for a second, and then I had to do stuff in real life, and also I've been getting more used to using Blender for animations, so we can see more of the henshin sequences. Whenever I record these, I have no idea how much of it is gonna get kept in. I want to say during the episode where I got sucked into the Gaim hole, I was in there for like an hour. Like, oh, it was down here. You know, factoring in like real time, I was in there for like an hour, and all I really did was get the stuff needed to craft a Gaim later on. Which, you know, given the whole point of the series is that I'm gonna eventually end up beating every rider at least once. It does add to the goal. It was just like kind of boring. It's fighting like the same enemy over and over again. So yeah, I did cut a majority of it, because I just needed like the one thing and it just wouldn't drop for so long. I'm surprised how many dragon items I'm getting though. Yeah, it went like quite far down, and I don't remember if this was ever recorded. It's kind of all blending together of what did and didn't record, but it was like we went all the way down there, found Kiva ore, and then like left. But now though, I just need redstone. I need 4 redstone specifically, and then I can leave. I need gold and I need redstone, that's it. And then we gotta gamble, basically. I'll explain more in a second when we inevitably do get all the ores needed. I'm also collecting Cougar ores as well, because we need a lot of these. I believe we need about, I want to say 16 of each, and then like double the amount of red ore. So we won't be done with Cougar for a little while. I think Cougar is definitely one that's going to be constantly evolving in the background rather than being like the forefront. There's some redstone up there. Cougar is going to take like multiple hours to get going. Knuckle. More. I just need at least 7. It's not going to give me any, is it? I got 2 of... Okay, I have 10, so we get 1 more Kiva weapon. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, right, there's more here too. And then we just go up, and then we're out. We're free. Finally make another rider. Because I did ask if I wanted to do 70% of like a rider completion, or if I should just like, whenever I feel like it, go on and do, you know, a different rider. And obviously I'm not going to get feedback on it right this second, but in my head it makes more sense to do riders as they come rather than waiting for, you know, waiting for too long and then like getting sidetracked. Like if I just never did double and just got sidetracked fully. Right. Speaking on double, so we've got the rest of his armor, but we need a Gaia memory refiner. To make that, we need iron ingots, Gaia memory, and redstone. So we take out... See, I thought I needed a monitor. I'm thinking of a different thing. So we take our gold, because we're going to need this in a sec. The main thing we want to grab here is the iron and the shards. So, 1 shard, 4 iron, ignore that, and a bunch of redstone. Bang, Gaia memory refiner. So we'll put this down over here, and yeah, this is how it looks. It's fairly simple, has like USB ports on it, it's kind of cool. But, like I was saying a second ago, there is gambling, sort of. So, it's a refiner, so we need to have something unrefined, and that's where these come in. Unrefined memories, gold and silver. So, in the show, I'll take off my Cougar armor for this. In the show, while we wait for this gold to smelt, Philip and Shotaro, the double is 2 people, Philip and Shotaro, and they have USBs that they put in their driver. Philip is the soul half of it, so they have Heat, Cyclone, and Luna, where Shotaro is the more physical side of it. He's like the body of double. So like he slaps on the driver, appears around Philip, and then he uses gold tipped memories as contrasted to, you know, Philip's silver tipped ones. So if we take these gold ingots and then put them with Gaia memory shards, we get 1 unrefined memory. We're going to make all 8 because now we bring the unrefined memories here and we right click and it, yeah, see, it spits out a gold tipped memory. So we got trigger, but we don't need trigger. That's what we need. Joker. We also got Axel too, which is kind of cool, but yeah, we need Joker. So we take Cyclone, we take Joker, and unlike with the other belts, because this has 2 halves, there it is, double driver. Okay. So, I don't know how this will work, because I don't have Philip with me. So, I'm gonna assume it can just work. I won't show up, though I will show off the iron halves, but there's something I want to do first. We gotta do the henshin first. So, I'm gonna basically put away all my stuff. Yeah. There's now in here that I need at the minute. Right. So, yeah, we have all of Shotaro's memories, which is great. We don't have any of Philip's, which means that we are locked into Cyclone until we can get those with the iron ingots, but I'm saving those for a reason, and I'll explain it after we transform for the first time. So, without any further ado, I mean, yeah, let's get to it.
Cyclone. Joker.
Henshin!
Cyclone Joker.
Ah, and there he is. Now, time to count up your sins. Kamen Rider Double. So yeah, as Double, we have access to a bunch of different other powers, which I will actually just cut, just in case, because I don't want to spoil one thing that we could get from him. Right, we are back with Double. I did need to cut because I got the thing I was talking about. It's over here. If you know, you know, but we won't get into it yet. Basically, it's made the exact... You can see how much iron I went through. We had so much more. But basically, how it works in this is the same way we made the other one. Only silver instead of gold. So it's literally you take a shard, you take a piece of iron, and then, yeah, like you get the memory. You right-click this, it gives you Phillips half. The main benefit of being Double is that we get a multitude of powers to play around with. Not like Cougar, however. Double is one of the more unique riders in this. Because, I mean, if you can look at him, I'm split down the middle. So at the minute we're using Cyclone and Joker. Joker is the, you know, black half, Cyclone is the green half. But we can switch it out. So we can use Hito. And now with Heat active, we gain fire resistance. And having Joker active, I believe, gives us punch. So if we were to change out Heat for Trigger, yeah, say we lose a bunch of our strength benefits that we had for being Heat Joker. Right, Heat Joker, you can punch someone and this is gonna hurt. There's also, so I guess we can do I'll do a showcase of them really quickly. Actually, I'll sleep and then do a showcase of them. Because basically Double has 9 forms. If you count all of these, he has 9 combinations. I need to bro, I need to move, bro. Hito Joker. It's literally living in my walls. Right. I'll wake up. I'll do a quick edited showcase of all his abilities. And I am hoping you even like a little bit enjoy the transformation sequences, because they are what take the longest by far. Right. I mean, I'll show the effects up on screen, but realistically, it might be a little while, so just hang tight.
Cyclone Joker! Hito Joker! Hito Joker! Luna Joker! Luna Joker! Cyclone Metal! Cyclone Metal! Luna Metal! Luna Metal! Hito Metal! Hito Metal! Cyclone Trigger! Cyclone Trigger! Hito Trigger! ヒートトリガールナトリガールナトリガー